coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Woo, wait. Enough said. Enough said. You see, you know what it is, man. Hey, big love, man, to everybody who support me, man. Everybody who support the movement. Everybody who support the platform. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on, man. Let's do this, man. Come on now. Let's go, man. Supporting is important, man. If you like the video, watch the video, support the platform, leave a comment. This is how we grow. This is how we get our message out there. Let's go. Let's get it. It's 2025, man. Let's do it. TBP Nation, stand up, man. We out here. Salute. Big love to everybody, man. Hey, man, listen. Listen to me. One thing about the penitentiary, man, you ain't never, and I do mean never, emphasis on the word never, you ain't never safe, ever, while you in that penitentiary. Not until you all the way out of that door, you are not safe from prison life. You know what I mean? I'm talking about when you outside of the gate. If you're anywhere on the infrastructure of that prison, if you're inside, if you right at the gate, you still in danger. Until you outside of that gate, you not safe from penitentiary stuff. And I say that because I've seen some of the craziest things. You know, people getting ready to go home, people got a little bit of time left, people get lax, people get comfortable, people get, you know what I'm saying, passive because they get ready to go home and they try to avoid all drama. But that can lead to your downfall because you got to play that penitentiary card until you on the other side of that gate. You know what I mean? You got to be who you are and you got to stand on that. And a lot of times that can be tricky because that can get you not to go home when it's time for you to go home, you know? And like I said, in my 33 years, man, I've seen all the scenarios. I've seen the scenarios like I told y'all about the story, man, with Mo and Scotty and all of them. And Mo came on here and told you that dude that got involved in that situation, he was going home in a week and he lost his life. He lost his life, you know, getting involved in penitentiary stuff, being involved in what's going on in there, and not focusing and trying to, you know, avoid drama, but deal with drama when it comes to you. He chose to get in some drama. He made that conscious decision and it cost him the ultimate price. But I've seen dudes getting ready to go home and lose their life on multiple occasions. On multiple cases. I'm talking about all the way from a week to 2 days to 1 day, you know, lose their life. That's real, you know. And situations I seen, the one I'm gonna talk about today was a crazy scenario because this dude had did, I know he did a double digit number. I want to say 16, 17 years or something, but he stayed in a lot of drama. He was real controversial. He would fight. He would put some work in, but he ran his mouth a lot too, and he made a lot of enemies. You know, and I can remember when he was going home, and dudes knew he was going home because he had the mandatory his bid out. He had to do the whole time because, like I said, he was in the this, that, and the third while he was in prison. So it ain't like he got no early release or nothing like that. He had to do all that, bring it to the gate, bring it to the door. So, but like I say, when you live in that penitentiary life, man, and you if you standing on something or you involved in, you know, this, that, or the third, you gonna have some enemies. If you do enough time, you gonna have some enemies, especially if you ain't no sucker. If you gonna fight, if you gonna rumble, if you gonna be it you right or you wrong. If you gonna do that, you gonna have some enemies, and it's gonna be you be surprised that, you know, everybody in prison want to go home, but guess what? Everybody in prison don't want to see you go home. That's real. Everybody in prison want to go home, but everybody in prison don't want to see you go home. And even more so when you going home before they are. When you going home before they are. And one of the biggest things I seen dudes get their block knocked off for, get punched in the face for, get ran down on for, when they say something like, yeah, well, I ain't worried about it, they get arguing and a dude know you got a whole lot of time, he'll hit you with, yeah, well, that's why you gonna be here for the rest of your life. I ain't got number 4 years. Man, woo. That's something you should never say to a dude. Cause you provoke a dude with that into hurting you. You can provoke. I have seen it, because that hit hard. Especially if the dude that he talking to know that he might not get out. He's sitting on L note, 2 L notes, 3 L notes, 100 years under the new law, and you say something like that to somebody, man, the police used to do it. Police used to do it. They used to be like, yeah, well, they F you. Police say F you. Yeah, I go home every night. Yeah, I'm going home to my wife, or I'm going home to eat a good meal, or I'm going, man. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. That's a bad thing to say to a dude who don't know if he gonna go home. Because like I said, you poking the bell. You poking the bell, man, because you were okay. If I ain't going home, then I'm gonna see if I can't make it so you can't go home neither. Dudes would take that attitude. You know what I'm saying? And I seen it too many times, man. But I can remember this incident, man. Like I say, dude, he had made a lot of enemies. He was going home. So on the days that you get ready to go home, I only know this because I actually did go home one time. But on the day that you going home, the day before they pack up all your stuff, right? The property come pack up all your stuff. You have it up front for you. Woo woo woo. You can only keep with yourself whatever you can carry in a sack in a net bag. That's all you can keep. Everything else they're gonna be up front, or you can ship it home before your time come. The week before you can ship all your stuff home, and or they'll have everything else up front, and you only got what you could carry with you. Most of the time, dudes gonna give away their items like TV and commissary and woo radio, all that stuff that you can't take with you, or ain't gonna really be no use to you on the street. Dudes will try to give it away. That's customary, help somebody who ain't got it, man, or leave it to somebody who can use it, which also causes problems too when you trying to get out the gate, because dudes will get jealous about that. you know, Scenario I told y'all about, or maybe I did or didn't, about the dude that was gonna leave his TV to his homeboy, but a better homeboy, a more closer homeboy came on right before he was gonna go. He switched up and said he got to give it to him because this dude was like his brother. Dude got mad. The day he was supposed to go home, dude ran down on him. The day before, ran down on the yard, took his life. He never made it to the next day. That dude is still locked up right now for the crime that he committed to come in, and for that body right there. Real talk. I was just up in Wallace Ridge with him. We was both in the hole one time, right beside each other. You see what I'm saying? So, like I say, you ain't safe till you on the other side of that gate, right? And people think it's a game, but it's so serious, you know. So like I say, this dude was leaving. They done packed up his stuff the day before. Woo to woo to woo. So dudes know he going, but like I say, he's a jawboner. He like to run his mouth a lot, and he got enemies. So he got his stuff, and they'll wait. It's usually like 8 something in the morning. Woo to woo. They'll come get you a little bit after the count, or right after breakfast. They'll come in there. They'll call your name. You go up to the booth. They usually have a transfer officer to come over there with you. They're gonna walk you over to medical to get your medical records and to get your papers. Then they're gonna walk you up front to where you come in when you be coming on the institution. That's the only time you see that part of the institution. When you coming in, or when you leaving, or I guess when you going home. So they'll walk you up there, get you up to there. And the crazy part about it is you're going home, they know you've been released, you still gotta have cuffs on till you get all the way up there. You got to have cuffs on till you get in there, and they'll take them off when they put you in a holding cell. Still got cuffs on inside the penitentiary. Then they know you leaving today. What you gonna do? Try to run? Come on, man. This is how crazy prison is, right? So that's the procedure. So as he coming out the building, right? It's early. Usually there ain't nobody on the boulevard, but it could be people in the pill line to go get medication, for whatever, what I'm saying, their ailments is. So as he coming out with a escort officer, is a short line of people in the pill line. One of the dudes, now he got to go in medical. So one of the dudes is one of his nemesis, right? So dudes see him and everything, and a couple of dudes holler, all right, man, be easy out there, oh, man, take your time out there, man, woo, woo, woo. So the dude who don't like him, he like, yeah, you ain't doing nothing but go out there and get, you know, you know what I'm saying? So he started popping. Yeah, F you. Yeah, that's all right. I'm going home, though. Yeah, how much time you got? Yeah, you ain't never going home. You ain't never going home. Yeah, you B. Yeah, you ain't never going home. I'm going home and do this to your girl. Yeah, I'm going to do this, do that. So he like, yeah, oh yeah. He said, yeah, you heard. So he get out the pill line and start walking towards him. So he got his bag and the CO is with him. So the CO say, hey, don't come over here, don't come over here. He's just walking though, calmly. Got his coat on and he walking over there. So dude like, boom, he putting his bag down like, yeah, come over. He said, man, come on, you going home, man. Hey, and he go to get his radio to call to tell the dude stop coming. Dude steady coming. Man, the dude got about 10 feet for him. He stand up there like he ready to run. And dude charge. CO ain't gonna get in the way. They ain't gonna do that. He done got on the radio and called the people. But when dude charged him, he run down on him. He really squared up. Man, dude pull out that thing out that coat, man, and start knocking, and start hitting him. He thought he was getting ready to fight until he seen dude had it on and start hitting him. Then he went from swinging to bagging up and he clipped and fell. And dude got down on him, was hitting him. Nah. CO ain't doing nothing but hollering at 1033. 1033, y'all go to the building. Go to the building. 1033, go to the building. COs come running all out there. He fighting and kicking, trying to keep dude up off of him. Dude is steady popping him. Popping him. Pop on the day you going out the gate, man. You could have let dude run his mouth and just kept it moving and just, man, this is crazy. So dude popping him and popping him. They come running out there. They deep. They jump on him, get him on the ground, tussle him down, get the knife away from him, cuff dude up. You know what I'm saying? He laying down there. He get up, but you can see he bloody. They say he got blood everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you right there at medical. They grab him, rush him in, take him out over there to medical, right? Take dude on to the hole. Now, from what the COs, the story that they put out, he got hit up at least about 7 times, right? 7 of them penetrated. So they had to take him in the medical, do whatever they got to do with him, whoop the whoop, send him out to go to medical, to the hospital, get passed up, come back after he get passed up, and he had to stay, to my understanding, another night because he ain't even never get processed out. So he had to go to the hospital. The hospital situation took so long, so he get passed up, had to come back, and he couldn't even process out till the next morning. He had to stay the night in medical. In medical on the day that you supposed to be on the street, enjoying your first day out after 15, 16, 17 years in prison. You gonna get to arguing with a dude that's ain't getting out. Obviously, if that was true, then he ain't getting out. And let this dude run down on you, man, for running your mouth instead of going on out the gate. You understand? Now you got holes in you. I don't know how bad the injuries was, but you got holes in you, 7 holes in you, and you had to spend another night in the penitentiary in pain. You understand? In medical, and wait till the next day just so you can get processed out, cause you ain't going out there without them doing that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So you spent an extra day in the penitentiary, and then you got to go home and nurse your wounds. And lucky you ain't lose your life. Lucky you ain't lose your life. You understand? And on the flip side, old boy, he done got a case. Now he got to go, you know what I'm saying, to the justice committee, automatic guilt. Police say you did it, seen you did it, his own camera, boom, you dead and sticky. Up to the mountains. Up to the mountains with probably 8 to 10 years of pure misery. Pure misery with the racist police up there, the dogs up there, the guns up there, you know. and they ain't giving a brother no such thing as mercy. You understand? All for a joker that's going on the street. He done made your life even more difficult in the penitentiary with what you got to go through, and he on the street. Yeah, you put some holes in him. Yeah, he gonna remember you forever. Yeah, because you left your mark on him. But at the same time, he's still free though. He's still free, and you going through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword, man. These are all these type of issues you got to deal with when you locked up, man. You got to have you know what I'm saying, a strong mental, man, to deal with all of these type of things. You know, the ups, the downs, the you know what I'm saying, and both of them to me was out of pocket. Cause I ain't gonna worry about you if you go home there. What you said might bother me, but I ain't gonna put myself in a worse position if I know you going out the door. It would have been a whole different thing. You stand on the compound and you popping that talk to me. I'm gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see you when the police ain't around. I'm gonna try my best to get away with it, but I'm gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't even hold it because he didn't want to see him go home after what he said to him, and he never liked him anyway. And then Joe, you going home. You supposed to keep your mouth shut and at least let the man run his mouth and laugh, smirk. You know what I'm saying? Take it on the chin. Go home. You know what I'm saying? Eat you some good food. Do what you do. Have fun and just be glad that you out of this situation. But both of them let their ego get in the way, and both of them pay the price for it. You know what I'm saying? Both of them paid the price for it, you know? And it could have turned out a whole lot worse than that. For real, it could have turned out a whole lot worse than that because he'd have hit one of them vital organs or hit him in the wrong spot or caught him in the eye or something like that. Man, you done defeated the whole purpose. You done just knocked down these 15, 16, 17 years. Now you going home with one beam. Or you going home with a colostomy bag. Or you going home with scars on your face. You going home with holes in you. You know what I'm saying? Now, to my understanding, he had got hit before within his 17 years. You know what I'm saying? So you got one hole in there, you got more holes in you. You know? And the main thing when you in prison is to try to get out intact, man. Try to get out with your mental. Try to get out with your physical intact, man. Try to get out with all your faculties that you came in with. That ain't easy. It ain't easy. This ain't boot camp. This ain't you know, the military. This ain't where if the military you don't go to war. This is that ain't easy, man. To do decades and come out, you know what I'm saying, with as few many scars as you can, mentally and physically. You know, it is not an easy task to do because of the environment that we in. So you could have got out that door that day, man. You was this close to the door. You less than 20 feet from medical door. You understand? So just crazy stuff like that that you see, man. It puts things in perspective for you and make you be looking at, man. This is just a crazy life, man. This is where we at and what we got to go through. And you don't never know what's on another dude's mind, man. You don't never know how another dude is moving, what he gonna be, how he gonna respond to something, how he, you know what I'm saying? Because in his mind too, he probably thought the dude was pump faking. He probably think, man, you ain't the peel line, man. You ain't got no thing on you running over there with your hand in your cup. But he had it. He had it. Now who knows if that was his plan all the time? That's how diabolical some of these dudes in prison is. Who knows? Because he knew dude was going home. Who knows if he came out there with the intentions to get him anyway? Don't nobody really know that. You know what I'm saying? The only person that know that is him. But you have dudes in there they that conniving. You know, they that methodical. They think like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this joke. I ain't letting him go. I ain't like him anyway. We went through this, that, and the third, and he going home and he running around here bragging and running his mouth and who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be on point at all times in the penitentiary. On point at all times, even when you're going home. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be looking around you. You got to be looking at who walking up to you. I done seen it, man. I done seen dudes going home. You know, I seen one dude going home. I was right there in the hallway where he had to come through the hallway. And dude ain't like him too and said a couple of words, but he on his way to the gate with the police. And dude ran down on him and spit on him and swung on him. Yeah, and the police had to get in the way, and now he didn't even try to fight back, but he was thought come fashion himself as a tough guy too. But in his mind, he knew he was going home. You know what I'm saying? And he wiped it off and everything. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, I'm leaving though. Yeah. And the CO all in the way. And then the CO got on the radio and called, and dude got locked up for spitting on him. So it's just be wild, man. It be wild, man. That walk out that gate is something else. You know what I'm saying? And they should not have people on the boulevard when you leave it, in my opinion, because you don't know what might pop off. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what might pop off. You know, and when they walk you across the yard, now that's the good part. When they do, and they walk you across the yard, they don't put the cuffs on you till you get on the other side and you walk into the front gate, and they got the cuffs on you then. But I don't even see the purpose in that. And when you know I'm not gonna try to get out of here, I'm not gonna try to run in another building. I'm not gonna do nothing. But why do you put the cuffs on? You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of rules in place up there, man, that don't even make no sense. Penitentiary don't make no sense. You know, so it's only understandable when you realize that you're in a place that don't even make no common sense. So what happens in there, man, is just so much different from the way the world is out here today, man. And man, if you out here and you free, man, please believe, man, you in a better place, or much better place, man. To put yourself in a position to make something happen for your life than you are if you on that other side, man. Because over there, it's just survival of the fittest, man. That's all it is. It's survival of the fittest, man. So anyway, man, just let you know a little bit about this penitentiary life, man, that you don't want to leave. Look, talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your mindset would have been. Do you think you would have just went on out the gate and not said nothing after doing 15, 16, 17 years? Or do you think you would have still said something? You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If you was on the other side, if you was that dude, do you think he should have let him go? Or he should have, I got a life. I ain't going home anyway. You making fun of me. I ain't never like you. We had beef. I'm going to take this with you. Take this home with you. You never know. That's how people think, man. But big love, TBP Nation, stand up, man. We on the road to 200K. We can't get it if you don't subscribe, if you don't help get other subscribers. We can't grow if you don't leave a comment, if you don't leave a like. We can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up. Be safe. Be smart. Make good decisions, man. And by all means, duck them hooks. And if you know like I know, you better root for them Redskins to go to the Super Bowl, because we going, baby!
The Banky Special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky Man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.